They wanna see me do my dance. Who the fuck I feel like? I feel like Joker. Harley Quinn up in the cut with a blower. Shit gets spooky every day in October. She out the queen, put some Lulu on his butt. Lululemon. Hi guys, did I just look so cute? Like, I hope you on the other screen look cute too. And even if you don't, like, fake it till you make it. Just say you cute, because either way you is cute. Like, you know, you don't gotta be all done up to be cute. Like, you cute because you cute, you cute because you and because you natural. But thank you guys for watching my video, subscribing, liking, the whole nine. Thank you for being a part of my dream and my journey, and for sharing your time with me and watching my videos, as you should though. Oh, so I just wanted to talk about, like, a little bit about interstellar and like parallel universes, and then like our past and higher selves all within us now, like everything everywhere all at once. Because it low-key clicked in me, I guess, like, because I had watched Interstellar because of the whole angel number things. Like, I had been seeing angel numbers, bitch. Like, when 2020 came, I was seeing angel number after angel number after angel number. Like, bitch, hella angel numbers, just, you know, all around you and everything like that. And I remember I used to wonder, like, why do I keep seeing these numbers? Like, you know, you keep seeing the ones and the threes, and okay, seven. Like, what the fuck does this mean? And I used to be one of those people, you know, where, like, I used to look up online and it would be like, you're starting your spiritual journey and it's just your angels still communicating with you, but the whole time, like, I was going through some shit. Like, I was depressed, I was like crying and shit. I was like so I was like, is that even true? Like, why the fuck would my angels be telling me to keep going on this path that I'm on, and I'm over here fucking losing it? But then once again I came around to it again, or like, even now I've been seeing an influx of them again. I mean, throughout this whole 5-year period I've been seeing them around, but at one point in my journey they definitely did stop, or I kind of stopped paying attention to them, I guess. I don't know, but it's just kind of crazy how, well, first of all, it's crazy how our past and our higher selves are continuously working together to make present us. So like in Interstellar, when he had left, or he was about to leave his daughter and everything, and his daughter was like, what's it called, a ghost. She saw a ghost, which actually was him, right? So when he was like about to go and everything, and he was like, well, they chose me, it all like makes sense at the end when we saw that he was in that tesseract, and it was looking like he did choose himself, but his daughter was also chosen too, in a sense. And it was like his past self, because of the things that we go through within our past selves, or even the things that we are thinking about in every moment, the things that we want to do. For example, me personally, this has been my dream since I was like a kid, and especially more when I was a teenager. So me consciously like thinking about that, or always having that in the back of my head, it only makes sense that now, you feel me, out here, bitch. So, but yeah, it was like, even how his past self, based on whatever it was, he was an astronaut and he felt like he was made for that job. It was also like his future self too was kind of saying that as well. And of course they was saying like, stay, like, don't come out here and all that stuff, but it still was like communicating. And it was like they're both working together to have him go to where the fuck he went, the wormhole, the black hole, whatever the fuck he went. And then even in the end, he still was able to like reunite with his daughter. And then like so much time had passed and he was still like the same and everything like that, but he was like on a whole nother planet or some shit like that. That shit low-key blew my mind. And I remember I was watching that shit and I was like, I don't get this shit. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about, you know? And then of course he was his future self, that astronaut self with him, that honestly y'all just seen the angel number right here on something that I've been seeing since I've been recording, but I just now seeing it. See what I mean? But it's like our higher selves and our past selves are always giving us signs and always giving us nudges, and like that's kind of like our intuition. Or maybe you think about a car that you want, you're constantly seeing it. Maybe you think about an animal that you want to see or something, and then boom, you see it. It's like our minds are constantly creating our reality, and our minds are constantly creating what we kind of go through. And like to our future selves, our higher selves, all of this is just a dream and a memory for real. But to our present selves and our past selves is like we're continuously going through it. But it's like the angel numbers and the signs and stuff that we get, which is different for everybody depending on you. And you know, your higher self knows you, your higher self knows the way. Low-key your past self too, but your higher self for real knows the way. So it's constant, and it knows you, so it's constantly going to tell you things in a way that it knows you're going to get it or understand it. So it was just like, wow, like it's kind of beautiful when you think about it, because it's like, wow, we're constantly always getting nudges, we're constantly always getting these messages, we're constantly always thinking about what we want to do, you know. But it is up to our present selves to like actually do it, to actually like take the leap, to actually like believe in it as well. Like we can only do so much, or our future selves and our past selves can only do so much to continue. Even our angels, our spirit guides, if that's what you believe in, God, whatever you believe in, can only do so much. But it's up to us in the moment to actually do things, you know. But at the same time, if you pay attention, the universe is constantly communicating with us through animals and even through some plants and shit like that. Like I remember when I was going through a really big transformation of me, like really growing, I kept seeing butterflies, and I was just, and dragonflies, and I just kept seeing them like I've never seen before in my life. And y'all know I'm scared of, but well, I'm not scared of butterflies anymore. Well, honestly, I don't know, y'all. So here's the thing. I'm gonna go to a what's it called? I'm gonna go to one of them places with all the butterflies. I'm gonna go to one of them places this year sometime, and we gonna test it again. Hopefully I'm not as scared, but y'all know how I feel about butterflies. So the fact that I kept seeing them and stuff, I ended up looking it up. I ended up asking ChatGPT, like, chat, why I keep seeing all these butterflies and dragonflies? I ain't never seen them before like this in my life. And that's when it told me, like, you know, they're symbols, they're signs. Like you're going through transformation, you're going through this, you're emerging into a whole new person, you're emerging into a whole new life, and blah 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 blah. So then that brings me to parallel universes, which is basically the theory that any version of you that could exist, whether that's here, whether that's there, whether that's there, whether that's there. It exists. A doctor version of you exists. And it's kind of like Everything Everywhere All at Once, the movie, where like she would just click the shit and all of a sudden she would be like some kung fu fighter. Then all of a sudden she was an actress. Then all of a sudden she knew how to do this, and all of a sudden she could cook, and she was a hibachi cook. It's kind of like that. We constantly make choices, and then like every choice or every thought we make is constantly putting something out into like the universe. And that's how powerful our minds are, and how we're literally co-creating with this source and power that's even bigger than us. So it's like whatever choices you make is gonna create like a life path. And then if you were to change your mind or create a choice, it's like a whole nother life path is being made. You know, if you were to go this way, you will meet certain people and versus if you were to go this way, you will meet other people that you wouldn't have met if you kept going this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so cool how powerful we are as people, and how powerful our minds are. And like, we literally really are kind of like AI. And it even shows on TikTok, like whatever you're thinking about, it comes up on your For You page. Whatever you may want, you end up getting an ad about it on Facebook or whatever, you know. Or whatever you're talking about, your friend or something might end up talking about it too. Or, you know, if you're like, dang, like I really want to do this, I really want to do that, and then boom, now your friend is doing it. Like, not in no destiny swapping, they want your life kind of way, but just in a, girl, like, I found this out, you know, you might be one of opportunities within your dream, and then you're seeing others get opportunities within their dreams. And even that is just a sign of like, Oh, you like, you know, everything is all up in your circle, in your bubble. You know, they're getting opportunities, which mean, and everybody is a reflection of you. So if other people are getting opportunities, especially the ones closest to you, then that just means you up next, period. So I just think that's so cool. It literally just clicked to me, especially with me being more so still and more so like shutting the fuck up and not saying too much. I literally saw how like everything that my past self has done, the books that I have read, the videos that I have come across, even doing things like learning how to cook when I was younger. Like I actually wanted to do that, which now I'm able to cook. I get down in the kitchen, like, period. So it's like things like that. Or even, for example, I talk about my period, like I had to, you know, it's kind of like you had to go through those things. So something in your mind could be like, oh my gosh, I actually want this. I actually want this to be different. And then boom, your past self is like following the crumbs from like your future self that like knows where you want to go, but it's just up to you to follow it and listen and intake. Y'all, life is just so crazy. Life is so crazy. Whoever made this shit up is fucking genius. Fucking genius. And then it's crazy because like the more you just keep elevating and growing as a person and growing your own consciousness, the more you continue seeing signs. And then the more it's like the universe is just showing you like, I support you, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then it's like, oh shit, like everything just going so fast. And then time don't even feel real no more, because it's like you really are just creating, and you know everything that you do within every moment, even down to thoughts, even just thinking, everything you're doing is just creating something, whether it happens now, whether it happens later. And then that's part of where we are God, and where we are manifestors, or where we are our own prayers. Because even when you pray, you're praying to yourself, and it's like your subconscious is just intaking that, and it hears that you have a prayer about wanting to stop drinking, you have a prayer about wanting to be a business owner, you have a prayer about wanting to be a manager at some place. Like your subconscious is just listening to that, and it's like, okay, I hear that you want to do this, let's see how we can do that. And then that's down to where like our minds already kind of are creating these paths for us to take. That's why like you don't have to work so hard, like, and that's why when you do work so hard, sometimes you get burnt out. Or me personally, sometimes you get burnt out, or sometimes like your creativeness shuts down and everything like that, because it's like you're doing so much of the work whole time. Your subconscious, which is like also aligned with your God self, your subconscious, and then your past self and your higher self already knows the path, and it's like, just chill out and just continue following me a little bit. You know, sometimes we really could step in our own ways, but it's still so cool how like, yeah, your subconscious will start planning things out. It will start leading you somewhere. It will start attracting things to you. And then that even brings me into where like Joe Dispenza talks about having a coherent heart. So when your mind and your heart are together, twin, you just start attracting things. You start attracting places, you start attracting opportunities, you start attracting people more, you start attracting just life experiences too, of where you can learn this or where you can learn that. But you know, you got to be open to it. And you know, it's just so cool learning about it and like continuing to like witness it. And then like the more you witness it and the more you like continue kind of slowing down, the more you really are able to realize and listen to yourself, and also trust yourself, because you start realizing like, oh shit, I do know the way. Oh shit, I am confident, I can do this. Oh shit, I just gotta trust myself. Oh shit, you might do something and then boom, or you might be like, I don't know if I want to do this, I don't know if I want to do this, and then you might see a sign that be like, Nike, just do it. And to you, it's just a Nike ad. You know, they just want to sell you some sneakers. But to your higher self, it's telling you, do it. You just said earlier you don't know if you want to. Now I'm showing you you should. Fucking genius. Fucking genius. I'm still a little bit mind blown. But I just had to share that, because life is such a blessing, and life really is supposed to be fun. And we're supposed to be having fun on this journey, having fun as we are going towards our best selves. We're supposed to be having fun and not taking it as serious, like fuck it, be in communication with the universe. Yes, like me, I go outside, I do believe the frogs is talking to me, and so what? Let me believe that. The shit is fucking fun. I go out there, I talk to the frogs, and I feel like the frogs is talking to me back. I go out there, I see a bunny, I feel like the bunny is trying to tell me something. Yes, very much so. You know, I feel like the trees talking to me. Yes. And do. You know, but things like that is fun. You know, even things like I said, communicating with people around us and like just listening to them, and even hearing about their things, or things where it's like, I was just thinking about that. Like even that is like, this is a sign, bitch. Like we literally living in a whole manifested like scenario, bitch. Like, so yeah, that's just so cool. Nothing is a coincidence. Everything really does happen for a reason, and we really can be anything and multiple things at that if you want to. Whatever you want to do, whoever you want to be, whatever you be thinking about and daydreaming about. You know, if nothing was a factor, if money wasn't a factor, if other people wasn't a factor, if this was truly your fucking world, what would you do? What would you create? And go create it. Pray about it to yourself. Ask yourself to show you things. Ask yourself to guide you to where you need to be. You know, you'll even start seeing it. Or me personally, whenever I be asking questions, stuff like that, all of a sudden, once again, I'm seeing things on my TikTok that's explaining this shit. Or I'm seeing things on Instagram. Or I end up coming into contact with a person who, or even like YouTube videos that is like showing me and talking about it. And it's like, oh shit, I literally was just... So yeah, talk to yourself. Yourself knows you the best, so you can do anything. Just continue listening to yourself, and just really truly believe that yourself has you in the palm of their hands. Him, her, whatever you believe in. Just know that they have you in the palm of their hands, and they just think so highly of you. They think you are beauty. They have made you so divinely. Like, trust them. They know. And yeah, that's just one thing I had to learn on my journey, and I'm still continuing to practice and continuing to strengthen it, my own self. But yeah, you can do anything, and it's all you. It's all consciousness, which is you, which is all of us. So cool. But if you guys have any questions or want me to elaborate on anything, as always, I definitely will, and I definitely can. Just let me know. Let me know what you guys think about it, or any theories and stuff about this that like you've learned. Like, I love a little did you know, do fun fact. Let's get into it. So yeah, I love you guys. Continue enjoying spring and summer, and be safe and responsible if you are going outside, enjoying time with friends. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but be safe, okay? I love you guys. Bye.